Oh, all right. We'll see. Because
Yeah,
if he doesn't progress, if he doesn't get better this year,
no,
you're gonna hear some whispers.
You see what Mike Glennon got paid. You see what Kirk Cousins
Glennon
got paid.
is trash, and
you
I don't know how.
Okay,
I don't even know how.
That's why I don't even know why you brought this up.
I don't know.
All right,
the Bears are dumb.
Next one on the actual game we're playing: touchdown or turnover.
Wow,
Yeah,
I said
exactly.
that. You didn't even stop me. You're a terrible person.
Yeah, man. Well, that's just where the show's at.
Even
today.
when you get the pastrami, like you're still gonna be a terrible person.
No, I think
you're Cartman.
We might need that to like reset everything.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't even want a pastrami sandwich. I really don't.
All right. Next one is Color Rush uniforms are going away, or are they going away? We don't really know. What we do know is that they won't be exclusive to Thursday nights. They're going to allow teams to have more flexibility with Color Rush uniforms, as in they can have them when they want them or not have them at all.
The Titans should have Color Rush every week.
So, KB, is this a touchdown or a turnover? I'm going to go first and say it's a touchdown because nobody even watches Thursday night football, first off. Second off, those Jaguar uniforms, those Jets uniforms, those Bills uniforms, like there were some trash-ass uniforms.
Christmas shingles and decorations.
Like, I get what the NFL was trying to do. Like
the Raiders ones were.
They were basically trying to copy the NBA swagger with like town jerseys and like,
but that's
Christmas. And like, but the NFL consumer is different, and the viewing experience of football is different. Like, we don't need to see bright ass colors on the field.
The Color Rush idea is only good in college and high school football.
Exactly.
Like, bro, those Fridays when you literally are waiting like 3 hours before the game after you've eaten, and you got on flip flops, the game socks, the jersey, and some basketball shorts, and you just chilling outside the locker room. That was Color Rush. Everybody was fresh. When people get the spats ready, and some of them got like tennis shoes, Chucks, like they got all types of different designs. That was cool, and that's why these players kind of like it, because it harkens back to like, man,
we can't lose in the alternates.
Yeah, we can't lose. You can't lose in the alternates. You can't lose with that spat job.
Yeah,
like you can't lose where this dude has retro Jordans on, but really it's just a really great tape job because that one chick who volunteered to
our running back used to make it look like Chucks.
Yeah,
like he used
to
all
ours did.
He used to put like white tape on the bottom of the sole and put like a little white circle and then put like little white things where the laces are, so it looks exactly like Chucks on film. It was dope.
This one dude did that, and then he rushed for like 300 yards. I was like, that's
swaggy. My running back pretty much did the same thing too.
So it's like when you see the Color Rush, like I think Darren Lee was like, man, they're taking that away from us too. Because they know the Jets ain't getting no Color Rush because it's just ugly. No one wants to see all green.
I think the Color Rush, like...
Good idea. Poorly executed
like
in some
you said,
areas.
It's a good idea for college.
Definitely
because
college.
Obviously...
Oregon, Boise State.
Well, because usually the names aren't on the back of a jersey, so like... Because the NCAA can't use likeness. So it gives college fans a reason to buy new jerseys. So from a profit standpoint, it makes sense.
Speaking of college,
but in the NFL, like it's a revolving door. There's always new players. You can always buy new jerseys. There's always fanatics have a reason to buy new jerseys.
And if you have to keep changing your color scheme, your jersey isn't iconic. The
exactly.
Cowboys don't keep.
Shout out to the Titans.
The Cowboys have variations. The Raiders have variations. The Niners have variations.
All right, and my last one. So, your boy, Michael Crabtree, and your other boy, Aqib Talib, are going to be facing each other next year. And yes, we didn't get Triple G and Canelo, but we will get Talib and Crabtree part 3?
Preseason? Knuck if you buck? Yo, what does that sound?
I don't know what's going on.
It sounded like a...
All the sounds are messed up.
God, that sounds terrible. Ooh.
Yeah, the point is, they're going. The Rams and Ravens are having joint practices, so Crabtree and Talib will be facing off in a practice setting, and
the Ravens notoriously getting
I'm sure it'll be open and they'll have a lot of fans there. So we're all going to be waiting to see that fight. So I'm going touchdown here. This is good for the NFL. This is good for the Rams, and this is good for fans, and it's good for boxing. Let's see it.
I'm gonna say
Q Max Kellerman, please.
I'm gonna say turnover because I don't condone black on black violence. I also don't condone Texas on Texas violence. Yeah, because Akeem Talib is from Texas. Crabtree's from Texas, I think.
All right,
he's played in Texas. I just don't want to see these two cats keep going at it's Big 12 on Big 12 violence.
Maybe this is why they have so much beef. You just gave every single
Texas
reason.
Tech beat the dog shit out of Kansas.
Maybe they just need to fuse and just call it a day. Like,
are they Vegeta and Gohan?
Maybe.
Are they reaching Super Set? I don't know, man. Like, it's weird. It's like, but Crabtree's had beef with Richard Sherman too, so it's probably Crabtree's that's the problem. Akeem Talib wasn't snatching anybody else's chain. He was just shutting down elite receivers. And he was getting into fights because he's a hothead. But Crabtree had legitimate beef, off the field beef with Richard Sherman too. So I'm going to call this one a turnover just because it doesn't help. I mean, it helps the Rams if they're going to be on Hard Knocks, but it doesn't help the Ravens because that's the only time they actually get physical.
All right.
On offense, their defense is legit.
So before we move into the rants, do you have one that you want to give? If not, we can just move in.
It's a college football news bit. So Washington. Oh man,
I don't know what's going on.
I can hear the ticker tape. It's probably too loud. The Washington Huskies, Washington University, they have switched from Nike to Adidas. They've had Nike for the past 20 years. They're going to Adidas. Schools do this all the time. CSUN switched, I think, from Nike or Under Armour to Nike to Under Armour, I think. But schools switch deals like this all the time.
Not that frequently because they usually
lasts 5 years or so.
Yeah, it's usually 5 to 12-year deal.
But touchdown or turnover, more high school athletes will be drawn to Washington because
turnover
of the switch.
Because the only reason why Washington is good is because they get California recruits and
they get Oakland recruits specifically.
And California is a Nike place, as is most of the West Coast.
Oregon is the birthplace of Nike. So
exactly.
Oregon is probably the most pissed off about this. Because low-key, everyone stole their swag, and now it's not just cool to go to Oregon.
No, Washington has Under Armour.
No, they
switched,
were Nike, and they're switching to Adidas.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Wow.
There you go. Yeah,
what did I just say 5 minutes ago?
I don't know. I wasn't listening.
Of course you weren't. And Oregon has always had Nike. It's my thing is with Nike because
Oregon and Oregon State both have Nike.
Oregon State has to have Nike because Oregon State is trash.
They both have Nike.
Yeah, but it's Oregon, so it's Oregon. Remember, it was a rush of just elite talent going to Oregon. I mean, they still get good talent now, but they had Anthony Thomas, they had game breakers. They're not getting that same kind of talent. But you're still getting Oregon in dope gear. Chris Peterson went to Washington and elevated that program completely to the point where it's oh, wait. So we're definitely getting drafted if we're playing defense. Just because that's just how he coaches. He recruits great talent on defense. But on top of that, we're going to have Adidas. Or the Adidas shoes, because Adidas is about to overtake Nike. They're getting close.
No,
they've already.
No.
The next couple of years, Adidas is overtaking Nike. Okay, you can look at the numbers, but I'm telling you, Adidas is coming to overtake Nike.
Nope.
As a global brand, as far as basketball shoes and all that stuff goes.
Nope.
I'm telling you, it's coming.
It's not. Actually, Adidas is bigger worldwide. It always has been, and actually, Adidas has always been bigger.
But athletically, a lot of schools are switching to Adidas. That's what I'm saying. The athletic landscape, you see Nike, you have Spark, you have Under Armour. Adidas is creeping in there.
Not really.
Okay, who is a better shoe game? Nike's or Adidas?
Not really, and here's why. I'm going to drop the mic on you.
We even got sneakerhead. content.
Adidas has lost UCLA and Notre Dame.
UCLA is trash, bro.
And Notre Dame over the past 3 years.
Notre Dame is trash too.
No, actually they're not.
Kidding.
Actually they have win a lot of, and we're see. Here's the thing: is you're talking about football, but it's the whole athletic program. So you're talking about losing UCLA basketball,
Under Armour wasn't
which
a
is
good
iconic.
fit for.
You're talking about Notre Dame women's basketball that just won. You're talking about a lot of stuff here.
By the way, why did they ever have Under Armour? That's just not a fit for. That doesn't seem like the right fit for that school.
UCLA has Under Armour.
No,
Notre Dame has Under Armour.
Didn't they? Didn't UCLA switch?
They switched from Adidas to Under Armour.
Yeah, UCLA should have stayed with Adidas. Those powder blue. It's just
no, because they weren't getting the cool uniforms that they wanted.
But that's the thing. Oregon or UCLA has classic basketball unis. With football, it doesn't really translate as much. Like I think USC is on Nike now, but like it's just certain schools have certain fits. Like I'm glad Georgia Tech finally got out of that terrible Russell Athletics deal. God, that's terrible. I think they went to Nike, but like when it comes to certain swag, like what would you rather have? Free Adidas shoes or free Nike shoes? And Nike's shoes
free
all
Nike
look the same.
Shoes?
Really, bro?
Yeah, 100%.
Modern day? Like,
Yep.
Sure.
Yep.
Not including Jordans. I'm not including Jordans.
Yeah, free Nike stuff. Free Nike Elite. You got to remember, like,
Adidas shoes.
you're talking about gear as well. Like,
I'm just talking about shoe game.
All Adidas. Okay. Put it to you
Nike
this way.
has better apparel. I get it.
Put it to you
better
this
accessories.
way. Under Armour was the original, like dry fit, all that stuff. Nike came in, made it way better, and then Adidas came in and copied it and made it cheaper.
Flashier.
Made it cheaper.
Yeah. But Adidas had that really dope commercial where creators create content. Nike ain't
That was it.
That's
it.
That's all they need.
All right, so let's take it out. You know what time it is. It's time for the rant. I'm going to mute my mic and let you go first.
I don't want to go first, but all right. Well. Here once again, another week. He was really hyped because he thought we were going to have guests. Didn't always work out like that. But today I woke up like really positive and just happy about life. And not because I'm being pettier, like towards Pete, just Pete. You know what? It's still a pretty good day. I was talking to a homie of mine because like this past week I went and did the Culver City Stairs for the first time ever. And it kicked my ass every step of the way. Mostly because I'm just really out of shape and like totally winded. But I still made it up there twice. Tweaked my ankle on the way down because that's just how nerve damage works. But it's something I could see myself doing every week, and I'm going to do every week. Just to get back in the swing of working towards being fit again and all that good stuff. But this friend I was talking to from work, it's like, you know, I told him, I was like, things are going to work out. I know they are. Like, just based off, like, we went to the NFL Diversity Summit this past weekend. Shout out to the Black Engagement Network. And, you know, I got a lot of good information. Even got some leads on a couple jobs, a couple internships, see where that goes. But I'm kind of at a point in my life where it's just like, I'm already putting in the work, at least the groundwork, to just be better. So I'm kind of happy that like I'm not really stressing on like what if. I'm not really in the mindset of what if anymore. It's like when it happens, I want to be ready. And that's what I'm really thankful for. Like I'm just in the mindset of like I'm going to keep just adding more things to my plate slowly but surely because I know I'm closer to being ready than I am being utterly clueless about what I want to do. I'm really thankful for that. Thankful for everybody who's stuck by me these past years. It's been really rough. Been through a lot of stuff. But I'd like to say I'm in some aspects of my life I'm the best I've ever been. And now I'm just kind of working on getting everything else right. Just enhancing other parts of my life. So I would say, advice-wise, you have a talent inside you. Everyone does. But it really just matters if you attach that talent to passion and then put in some work towards that. Because let's be honest, these jobs aren't going to be around forever. Elon Musk and them are already talking about universal income for everyone pretty much just walking around